This is VNN Canada, and here are today's top stories. Attorney General Lametti swears new oath in wake of SNC Lavalin affair. India to launch Cartosat 3, 13 nanosatellites from US. Ganguly's energy egged me on while designing day and night as mascots. Emraan Hashmi said on Rishi Kapoor, "I love his brutally honest attitude." And now, news in detail. The swearing-in ceremony for members of Prime Minister Justin Trudeau's cabinet that took place yesterday had a new element, a revamped oath for the Attorney General and Justice Minister, David Lametti. David Lametti, who is continuing to serve in that position, had new wording incorporated in his oath as a result of the SNC Lavalin affair. One element of the battle between Trudeau and Lametti's predecessor, Jody Wilson-Raybould, over whether the engineering firm should face trial was the fact that the Attorney General and Justice Minister are the same person that have two different jobs. The Attorney General is understood to be an independent position, exercising non-partisan judgment about prosecutions, while the Justice Minister is involved in political and policy decisions, which can include partisan considerations made around the cabinet table. The two points of view appear to run up against each other in the SNC affair, with the Attorney General of the day trying to maintain prosecutorial independence, while the Prime Minister was urging her to intervene for what appeared to be partisan reasons. UP Shia Waqf Board Chairman Wasim Rizvi has mounted a scathing attack on Asadullah Owaisi, chief of the All India Majlis-e-Ittihad Muslimin (AIMIM), and has compared him with slain Islamic State ISIS chief Abu Bakr al-Baghdadi. Rizvi has alleged that Owaisi is pushing Muslims towards acts of terror and bloodshed through his speeches. There is no difference between Abu Bakr al-Baghdadi and Owaisi, he said today. Baghdadi had an army and arms and ammunition which he used to spread terror. Owaisi through his Zaban speeches in creating terror through it. He is pushing the Muslims towards acts of terror and bloodshed. It is high time that there should be a ban on him and the Muslim Personal Law Board, he said. Rizvi's remarks against Owaisi have come after the AIMIM chief's views on the recent historic Supreme Court verdict in Ayodhya dispute case. Owaisi has expressed his dissatisfaction with the Supreme Court verdict on the Ayodhya dispute. India will launch its cartography satellite Cartosat 3 and 13 commercial nanosatellites into Sun synchronous orbit on November 25th, the Indian Space Agency said. According to the Indian Space Research Organization ISRO, its rocket polar satellite launch vehicle XL variant PSLV-XL will put into orbit Cartosat 3 and 13 commercial nanosatellites from the US on November 25th. The rocket is expected to lift off at 9:28 a.m. Cartosat 3 satellite is a third-generation agile advanced satellite having high-resolution imaging capability. The satellite will be in place in an orbit of 509 km at an inclination of 97.5 degrees. According to ISRO, the 13 nanosatellites from US is a part of the commercial arrangement with NewSpace India Ltd, NSIL, the new company that was set up recently under the Department of Space. It was Sourav Ganguly's infectious energy that encouraged a young city designer to bring out his best to the table and get the nod for India's first ever day and night test official mascots, Pinku Tinku, at one go. With 3 days to go for the test match and cab unveiling, the much-awaited event's official mascots, there is palpable excitement in the air as the city gears up to witness history. It was the same for Aniket, a South Kolkata-based designer who has majored in graphics, until last week when a freelancer offer to work on pink ball test mascots came his way. I got a call from my friend with whom I work on assignment basis. He told me to work on mascots keeping in mind the pink ball test. Aniket told Irons the brief was to make it unique so that it catches everybody's eyes and of course pink being the theme, he said. Aniket worked all night as he had done nothing like this with mascots of this magnitude before, but the 32-year-old said it was Dada's energy that egged him on to carve out a design that was approved at first sight. Veteran actor Rishi Kapoor teams up with Emraan Hashmi for the first time in upcoming thriller The Body. Emraan is clearly in awe of the senior star. Whatever I had heard about Rishi sir is all true. I love his attitude of being brutally honest. We are living in a world where people around us give fake smiles and try to be nice. I love Rishi sir because he will not say words behind your back. All the good things I have heard of him are true. There is no hypocrisy in him, he said. Asked to name his favorite Rishi Kapoor film, Emraan said, I like Kurz and Amar Akbar Anthony, among many others. He's such a natural actor. Rishi, on his part, said about Emraan, initially he was doing those films in which songs were super hit, referring to murder and gangster, but he was doing romantic films only. I thought he would only work in that genre of films, but it is great to see how he shifted gear and became a versatile actor. He's an intelligent actor and very calculative with his actions. I like that. And that's all from us today. We will see you tomorrow. Keep watching VNN Canada.